If you want to know why this is the best $20 I've spent on a tripod in a long time, stay tuned. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in today. I just wanted to do a quick review on my Arkon tripod, model number MG2TRIXL, the Mobile Grip 2 Universal Smartphone Holder. The reason why I decided to go with this tripod, because it's small, it has bendy legs that I can bend and wrap around things. You'll see a little bit more of that in the video. I wanted to have something that would hold on to my cell phone. And as you can see, this stretches out so that I can place a cell phone in there. It swivels. It allows me to adjust this back knob so I can adjust the angle. This is a very universal tripod. I wanted something that was small, that could fit into some small places. I wanted a tripod that would easily fold up and fit in a pouch that I could take maybe in my backpack on a hike, or just in any of my daily activities. I didn't want something that was overly cumbersome to take on camping trips or any adventures, or when I'm reviewing certain products. I needed something small and versatile. One of the biggest selling features to me on this tripod is that the legs are able to bend, and I will demonstrate in a few minutes here just some of the possibilities and creativity that you can have with this tripod, being able to bend these and wrap it around pipes, stair railings. The possibilities are endless. So the items that come with the kit are this bag, little travel bag, the tripod itself. There's a mountable foot, this ball socket, the cell phone mount by Arkon that slides open and closed, and this little lock ring. So you have your mount, and it's got a bubble in there, which is kind of cool. And you screw this on there like that. Then you put your ring in behind it like that. And then you take this and you put that over the ball. And then you just gently tighten that down. And then on here, there's a little thumb lever right here. And what that does is that operates a little foot right there. And you just push that down, and you can install this just like that. And now everything is mounted. Everything is ready to go for your tripod. For those that are curious, when the whole assembly is put together, I would put that at 12.5 inches. Without Arkon's mount right to the stub of that, I'd put right around 10.75 inches. The weight of the Arkon cell phone tripod is approximately 5.5 ounces. When you add the cell phone adapter, it takes it up to 7.3 ounces. And for all you gram junkies out there, we're going to put that at 155 grams. And when we add the cell phone adapter, That puts us at 207 grams. And when we take the bag and put the bag with it, it takes us from 206 grams to 217, or 7.7 ounces. The mounting bracket in where you would place your cell phone slides open and shut. Probably going to be best that I just put my tape measure there. Three and a half inches. I do all my filming with my Samsung Galaxy S5. I have my son's Samsung Galaxy S5 here with me today just to demonstrate how it kind of looks. It's got a fairly good grip to it. I've got the thing really out of balance. Okay. I wouldn't suggest putting a DSLR camera on here. That might be way too bulky. But for this application, a cell phone, I think it's perfect. The one problem that I have had, and maybe I can order an adapter, is if I need to get my cell phone down, you can see that the adapter is hitting the base. So I would have enjoyed it if this ball mount would have been a little bit taller on there. And I have some other ideas in which I can use to maybe make this a little bit better, and I'll try those and see how well it does or doesn't work. This is kind of a cool little bag here. These are really stiff. It's like a heavy duty hanger wire that's in there. And it barely gets around the top of that. Kind of cool though. I like that bag. I could do that. I'm a sucker for little bags and pouches. And so right here is a classic example of why I bought this tripod. I've got it just wrapped up around this 2x4. I wanted something that I could get different shots with. I wanted something small, so when I'm underneath the fender of a truck, I have something to hold the camera phone for me. Like I says, here at Debt Free Homesteaders, we try to do everything respectively on the cheap. We try to get creative and not spend a whole lot of money on high-end gear, high-end equipment, even though I am thirsty for a real camera. But you know, I'm trying to utilize what I have here on the homestead, and this is just a great item to be able to mount this tripod up. Here I've attached it to the stair rail. Like I said, just trying to get creative on different ways. You can mount this phone or your camera. The overall height of this is probably 15-16 inches, and I wanted something that would allow me to get the shots that I need. So it's kind of hard doing this one-handed because I could really use a short tripod to film me filming this tripod. But like, for example, right there is a good example of what I can get done in this small confined space underneath this RV trailer. And if I got really creative, I might be able to mount it to one of the pipes here or something. You know, and being in these small confined spaces, I wanted something that, you know, if I needed a certain shot, I could take these legs and I could wrap them around, you know, a pipe or whatnot, and adjust this head how I wanted to adjust this head to get maybe a certain shot. So one of the biggest reasons why I got this tripod was so that it could wrap around the pipe, just different things, whatever I could use my imagination to wrap that thing around, because sometimes I get into some smaller confined spaces and I might be doing a tutorial on, say, this this RV dump valve setup. You know, maybe I'm replacing one of these, and so I need to have something that I can adjust and get my camera into an angle so that I can get the shot that I want in kind of these small confined spaces. And so that's the reason why we got this. It's real basic, it's real simple, and we're going to see how that works out. So I have my Samsung Galaxy S5 mounted into the tripod, the little mini tripod right now, and it's kind of neat because it's just small. It helps me get into these tight spaces and be able to be hands-free to get done what I need to get done. You know, you also might be able to, like, do something, wrap it around your head and maybe have like a helmet cam. I don't know how well that works. Oh dear. Now again, these aren't necessarily concepts that I would do, but they're also not concepts that maybe I would not do. You never know. But like I says, get creative. That's what I wanted out of a tripod, is I wanted something where I could be creative. Just going on a little ride. I'm sure the video's bouncing like crazy. But anyway, it mounts really nice to where my stereo was, and now I have a new dash cam for my pickup truck. So if you decide you don't want to use this adjustable ball mount, you can just pull that off and set it to the side. And on the side of this, there's this little, I don't know what you would call it, it's like a little wire holder. And I got fiddling around with this, and I discovered that when you pull it out, it kind of unscrews out a little bit, but it's threaded on the inside. So you can just screw this directly onto the base, and you just grab your phone, you slide it in there, and voila, you're off to the races. Now this way, to adjust it, you use this adjustable nut down here, and then the ball right here allows you to tilt that forward or backward, however you'd like, and twist it right to left. And then when you have everything in the position that you like, you lock it down. Now I didn't screw that tight all the way down. Now it's screwed down nice and tight. But if you just undo this ball right here, then you can just adjust that however you want. Right here on the side is this button, and when you push this button, it's what allows you to slide the foot out. And I haven't looked to see if maybe you can order more of these feet on Amazon. If I do see them, I'll put them in the description below so you can buy more of those feet. And then if you want to make sure that you don't accidentally hit this, you just take this little thumb screw and you screw it in like that. The overall build quality of this thing really isn't bad. It's plastic. You know, you can't throw it around a lot, but for what you spend on it, like I said, is less than $20. I've been bending these legs for the last 3 or 4 days. I've been wrapping them around everything, just like you saw with some of the demonstrations I did in this video. I think this thing's going to give me some pretty good use. I'm really happy with it. I love the versatility. I love its size. I mean, for just a little over 12 inches tall, you can stick that thing anywhere. And it's lightweight. You can bend it around stuff. It holds on to things. You can get your camera phone or even a small point and shoot camera. You can get it into some real precarious spaces. And that's what I wanted. And that's why I bought this tripod. And I think I'm just going to be enjoying the hell out of this thing. This is another cool cell phone mount that I got off of Amazon. Again, you can support our link below. This was $8, and it has a thumb screw that you can run down and tighten around your phone. It has a thumb screw on the back, so you undo this, and this will swivel round and round and round. And you just open that up. You place your cell phone inside, like so, and then you tighten it, like so, and you're done. And then this will mount to your tripods, or if you want, you can mount it directly versus having this longer foot. How cool is that? So now we're going to take our tripod to the next level, and we're going to screw this onto our Arkon tripod, and then we will mount our cell phone to it, just like that. I need to take the shot out just a little bit more because we're a little bit taller now. With this setup, we're standing at 14 3/4 inches to the top of this button. And I can just undo this ball mount down here, and I can swivel this however I want. I can undo this right here, and I can turn that however I want. And just the beautiful versatility that I now have in those small spots. Or if I want to hang this thing from a tree or get underneath the fender of a car, I love the options that this is going to give me. This piece here you can order in a link below. This whole setup right here is less than $30 and is great for any beginning vlogger or anybody that loves to do photography with their phone and is on a budget and can't afford one of those really high-end expensive cameras. Today's cell phones are getting really amazing in the quality and the imagery that you can get in these new iPhones that are coming out and these new Samsung Galaxies. They're just phenomenal, and I just love this articulation that this gives me. I'm going to be able to do so much with this. This is super cool. Thanks again for joining us today, watching our review on our Arkon tripod. Again, that's model number MG2 TRIXL. You can click the link below, support our channel by ordering your Arkon tripod through our Amazon affiliate link. I really enjoy this tripod. I look forward to using it more on the homestead to bring you more videos in the future. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe below, comment, give us your suggestions on tripods, things that you use in your life. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and debtfreehomesteaders.com. Thanks for watching.